So I was using the iron neck and head harness still, and I was before, like maybe like 3 months ago or 2 months ago, I was still getting, like, sometimes I'd be leaning forward and I'd have like heart palpitations, but I don't have them anymore. So I can be leaning forward or doing whatever. I mean, like, I put together like that whole chicken coop and all, like, or chicken run rather, and all the wiring associated with it, like the hardware cloth, and a lot of bending over and leaning forward. And yeah, and I didn't have that issue. Um, so I think it's pretty much gone just from the exercise. So I just want to let people know that if you're doing something where you're like leaning forward and getting heart palpitations, like my heart was like skipping beats and I would have chest pain, and then that stopped. And I think the exercise that probably helped the most was when you have the iron neck on your head, and I have a pulley system rather than a tether system. It's just like a pulley where the weights are hanging from the pulley, and there's a little wheel so that no matter how far away I am from the wall, it's always like the same amount of weight. Whereas a tether, the further away from you will increase the weight. The pulley is just, I can move 100 feet from the wall, and if there's a 5 pound weight at the end, then it's still 5 pounds. I mean, I guess if I was 100 feet from the wall, there'd be a slight amount of weight added by a 100-foot long cable, but I only use a 10-foot cable, so I'm probably about like 6 feet away on average. And yeah, so it's consistent. I think it's the best way to use an iron neck. It's just more expensive. It's like $40 for like the whole cable and wheel package on Amazon, or maybe like 30 if you got it from another store. But yeah, so I did that, and I think the exercise that helps most is like the in and out. When you have the like uh, with the head, I guess I don't know what you call it. It's just the iron neck device on your head. So, like, you're pulling in and then slowly lowering it back out, and then pulling in, slowly back out. And I've done that chin tucks with like bands. I've done it like pushing on my head. I've done it no resistance, and like with the weights on the iron neck, you actually get results. And then I actually turn around and face the other way. So like imagine the weight and the pulley is going back behind me, because the iron neck, like the attachment thing on the front, you can spin it around, like it goes around 360 degrees. So I just spin it around the back, and I turn around, and so the thing's behind me, and I spin it around the back, and then the cable's going from my head straight back, and then I'm pushing forward my head and slowly lowering it back, and then pushing forward and then slowly lowering it back. So I'm working the muscles in both directions, and I think that helped the most with it. I mean, I did the whole range of exercises, the spins where you just hold your head still and you rotate. I mean, my previous video where I demonstrated all my iron neck exercises and my head harness exercise, I still do that. I don't do any more or less. I do more weight because I've gotten stronger, but I think that's it. Like, you just keep getting stronger, and like that kind of stuff goes away. So I'm at about 17.5 pounds, 5 sets of 20. So if you're doing 12 and a half pounds, 5 sets of 20. 17 and a half pounds is for the flexion extension. I do that as well on a separate day, where I have like a head harness. It's not an iron neck. It's just a thing that wraps around your skull and has a chain. And then 17 and a half pounds with that. That probably helps a good amount too, because it's stability with your head going forward. And so that I'm at 6 sets of 20 reps with 17 and a half pounds. So next time I'm going to go up to 6 sets of 10 reps on 20 pounds, and then work my way back up to 20 reps again. So yeah, that's I mean, it's good. Like, I was having those issues for 2 years almost, I think. Chest pains. I was even back in like 2019. I was having chest pains because of that. I didn't know why. I mean, I went to the hospital for it. I went to the heart doctor, the cardiologist. I went, and then he checked me out and was like, yeah, your heart valves are opening and closing in the wrong order, which indicates like a nervous system, the signals getting mixed up, and what could do that? Compression of your brainstem. Now, did the, I made the brainstem compression. The cardiologist didn't suggest that, but um, I mean, I do, and I did have major compression on my brainstem. My neck curve has been also increasing. I've also been doing neck. So like after every neck exercise, they'll put on the neck weight, the halo neck weight, which you can make yourself. Like it's just like the band that goes around. It's like a necklace basically, and on the back of the necklace, you put like a pull tube, like those pull tubes that float in pools. Kids play with them, and you cut it like to size, like like a foot, maybe like 3/4 of a foot, so 9 inches, and then you put that on, you wrap, like thread the necklace through that, and then that sits on the back of your neck, and then on the front there's a weight about your midsection, about like your sternum. There's a weight, and I'm at about 15 pounds, so you could string like 5 pound weights, like cap barbell weights with the hole in the middle through that thing, and just get like a or not a Velcro strap. The strap, like book bags where you thread it through and then you pull it the other way and then you clamp it or whatever. Some kind of strap that's not going to fall off with 15 pounds. Yes, and would fit through those holes. Some kind of cloth strap. I mean, a belt. You might have a belt that could do it. And anyway, so that I wouldn't go buy one from the manufacturer because you have to go through a doctor and then spend $100, and then that's all it is just a strap with a weight and a pull tube on the back. So, I mean, they might use a plumbing tube, but it's the same difference. Hey, what's up, Tweety? How you doing? She wants to see what I'm. They like to look at my phone. Sometimes I show them chicken pictures. They're over there looking around. What's she doing? Hello. Hey, buddy. They get to pecking and they can't be distracted. It's like kids with cell phones. But yeah, so you can make your own. And I wear that for 5 minutes after each neck exercise because I figure, well, my neck is warmed up from the exercise, so now it'll stretch more and I'll get better results from curve correction. And I have been getting significantly better results from that as well. Like when I get x-rays at the local chiropractor, my x-rays are better for my neck curve. And tinnitus is a lot quieter, so that could also, having a good neck curve also affects the stability of your neck and can reduce neurological symptoms. But I think mostly it's just the flexion extension thing I was doing, and then the in and out on the iron neck. I think those exercises really just got rid of that problem of like chest pains and heart palpitations from leaning forward. So it sucks so bad. It's really scary, when your heart just stops beating for 5 seconds at a time, and it hurts. So, yeah. So, just want to say that's what helped me.